Hi Gemini, welcome to your mid-February reading. This is a general reading, so take what resonates and leave the rest. We're going to jump straight in. I've meditated on your cards, I have cleansed your space, and we're good to go. I do pre-shuffle them, but I give them a little bit of a nudge, a little bit of a wake up. We're going to delve into some angel messages, some psychic tarot, some Waite Smith, and we're going to pull some Moonology to finish it off. There's no time like the present, I'm hearing. No time like the present. So there's something about needing to start moving things forward, start putting something into action. It doesn't have to be perfect. It's interesting because setting up this to do this reading for you, it almost felt like I just couldn't get things right, okay? And that's not me. I'm coming out of meditation. I'm in your energy, in Gemini energy, and it just felt like there's a perfectionism in some of you or many of you, and that's okay, but it's saying get started, get things moving, get things shifting. There's no right or wrong pathway, Gemini, so it's all part of the journey of learning, so just get started, okay? Thank you, guys. Alrighty, let's have a look. Let's see what angel messages we have for you for the sign of Gemini for your mid-February reading. Assertiveness. This situation can be healed gently with love as you've requested, yet there's also need for your strength and truthfulness with other people involved. We will stand right behind you as you speak your truth, giving you strength and guiding your words. So for some of you, you're standing up for yourself. Okay, being assertive, taking action is what I'm hearing, okay? But remember, things don't need to be perfect in order for you to take action or move things forward. You know, sometimes we need to take that first step, take that leap of faith with something or in a certain way or a certain direction, and then everything else falls into place. Energy work. Life can be electrifying because its very essence is energy. Your body is a remarkable energy field that will positively respond to loving treatment. So take care of yourself. Your hands and heart are activated to give healing energy to your loved ones and clients. Now, if you're not in a healing profession, I do feel Geminis just being around you. Sometimes you just need, know what to say or what not to say in certain circumstances. So yeah, just trust, okay? Your energy, be aware of your energy. So be aware of if your energy is being drained or if, you're needing to recharge your batteries even, okay? But there's need to take action at this time, Gemini, for many of you. Blessing in disguise. What appears to be a problem is actually part of your answered prayer. You'll understand the reasons behind your present situation as everything resolves. Trust in heaven's protection and infinite wisdom to answer your prayer in the best way. As I'm reading that, it's almost like I want to rewrite it, or I want to do it a different way or say it a different way. So I went to say it slightly different. And I feel for some of you, you're needing to put your ideas down, trusting that your ideas are worthy, okay? And don't look around you and go, oh, well, someone else has done that. Because what I'm hearing is do it your way. Okay, so if something hasn't gone your way, it's because there's a better way, and that's where the blessing in disguise comes in. Sometimes it can be shown in tarot as a tower moment, where the universe steps in and nudges you forward because you've been stuck or you've been, staying back in your comfort zone. So it's time to move forward, okay? Things will unfold as they're meant to. It's almost like a need to trust in the process, trust in whatever unfolds. I'm hearing 5. So 5 is the need for change, or change is unfolding in and around you to get you to where you need to be. Release and surrender. We shower you with blessings of our radiant love. Open your arms and release the challenges that you've held tightly gripped within your hands. Open your hands, arms and heart to our love and assistance. So the Spirit's guiding you at this time, Gemini, to move you forward in the right direction, okay? Trusting in that. You will learn and grow no matter which direction you head in. For some of you, you may be taking that leap of faith. trying something new, stepping out of your comfort zone. But that's good, because growth means change. Okay, so one more. Be honest with yourself. Look into your heart and you will know the truth of this situation. It's safe to admit the truth to yourself. For we will support you and guide you through any necessary changes. I saw you for you. I feel like for some of you, you're not trusting in your own abilities, or you're not trusting in your own inner knowing, okay? And that's why instead of me saying for we, okay, I said for you, because you have everything you need, Gemini, within you, okay? So at this time, you guys are really needing to trust in yourselves, okay? Trust and believe. But also, you know, this is a reminder to say that, you know, the angel spirits and your guides and the divine is supporting you, and they will support and guide you. But sometimes we also seek the answers outside of ourselves, or ask other people's opinions, and perhaps you're listening to for some of you, you're listening to other people's opinions rather than listening to your own opinion, okay? Do what resonates for you. Sometimes we always ask someone else's opinion rather than just trusting our own inner knowing and inner guidance. And I feel like that's why that happened. For we will support and guide you through any necessary changes. So you're moving through change, hence the 5. You know, sometimes it can be a sudden abrupt change with the number 5 in numerology. Lean upon us for courage and strength to take good care of yourself. Focus only upon your true desires and they'll come to you upon angel wings. So always take comfort in that they're guiding you and supporting you, and you know they'll be there to help you and guide you through that change. But for some of you, you're needing to really trust within yourself and not seek outside counsel all the time. There's got to be a balance. You know, there's only so much angels and spirit can guide us with. They can't do the physical stuff. We have to do that. And sometimes, you know, it's not to say people around you don't have your best interests at heart, but there is a sense of just needing to really trust what you're thinking and feeling at this time. So really trusting your intuition. Let's delve deeper. Let's unpack this a little bit further for you. Thank you, spirits, angels, and guides, for your guided messages of the beautiful sign of Gemini. And you know, this is whenever this reading finds you, okay, as well. So, you know, be drawn to whatever and trust what you think or feel is right for you. And if you're drawn to something, you're being guided to that as well. Okay, you have everything that you need. Taking action. It's time to take action. Even if you feel perhaps, you know, you want to move forward with an idea or a plan or a change of scenery, I'm hearing, or a new job even. And you're wondering whether it's the right time. It is the right time. You've got the 9 of Pentacles here, which is saying that you have everything that you need. For some of you, you might feel you need to study more or learn about something more because you don't know enough. I feel like you do. This is what they're saying, assertiveness. The situation will resolve. It will sort itself out. You know, as long as we come, you know, we approach things gently and, you know, with love. The assertiveness, this situation can be healed gently and with love, as you've requested. So you've been manifesting something, and now it may be presenting itself to you. And for some of you, I feel like you do have an opportunity that's being shown to you. You're stepping back and going, well, maybe I'm not ready, or maybe I shouldn't, or maybe it's not time to put that idea forward. They're saying that it is. You've got the 9 energy. 9 energy in numerology is all about, you know, you're coming towards an end of a cycle. It's time for the new. It's time for the beginnings. After 9, you get the 10. 10 is new beginnings, starting over. Not starting from scratch necessarily, but starting from experience. You have everything that you need. I have a bit of a pain in my throat. My throat's getting a little bit croaky in a way. And that's because perhaps some of you have got to speak up for yourself and say, you know, this is what I'm going to do, possibly to the people around you. That could even be to the people that perhaps you're listening to them and going to them for counsel. You're needing to trust yourself. I'm almost getting a sense of going it alone. Okay, so for some of you, perhaps you are stepping out, perhaps you're stepping away from an employed place of work, where you have someone that is your boss or is your supervisor, is your manager, and now it's time for you to step out on your own. Because I'm hearing that some of you are going it alone for a little while, or needing to just trust your own inner guidance and your own inner authority. And that can be really daunting. That can be really unnerving, is the word I'm being given. But you are going to celebrate, because you will be successful. You've got the Three of Cups, you've got the Nine of Cups, Three of Cups. So in your current energy at the moment, Gemini, they're really saying, go within, trust. Okay, balance your third eye so that you're not overthinking this, and you're coming, into a more powerful place. I feel like for some of you that you've never felt or been before. Trusting your intuition, you've got two. So trust the universe is guiding you and sending you what you need at this time, as well as, there's a lot of signs and synchronicities with you, and there's no rhyme or reason needing to be brought into it. I'm hearing the sense that some of you have got to bring the logic into it, why something happens or happened. Sometimes you don't need to know the details. Everything is falling into place. Everything is happening as it's meant to. It's also down to, I'm hearing, the people that are coming into your life. Okay, so if you're connecting with certain people, it's for a reason. Okay, there's always a reason. There's growth and learning for both of you. The devil energy, I'm not surprised after what I've just channeled and said to you, that the devil energy has come up. So temptation, the temptation of falling back into old patterns, old ways, listening to too much mind chatter rather than your intuitive voice. So get out of your head a little bit and know that your intuition will speak to you from the heart, from the solar plexus. It will be your, I think or feel I should do this, or I don't think that's right for me, or I don't feel I want to do that anymore. That is your intuition. So listen to your guidance. The sixth energy means there needs to be some balance. For some of you, I'm hearing burning the candle at both ends or pushing your physical body too much. When we get a physical pain or discomfort, it means you've pushed yourself too far, okay? I don't believe, because I'm a healer, I don't believe in the pain. Pain is gain. Sorry, it's just doesn't fall in with me. For me, in healing, if people come to me, they've got physical pain, it's gone too far, because every physical ailment has an emotional root cause. It starts off as an emotion in the body, a feeling, and then it can manifest into a physical thing. You've got a lot of twos, so there's a lot of people being guided towards you, being divinely guided to be in the right place at the right time. That doesn't mean that you don't, you sit back and wait for the universe to step in and do it all for you. We can't do that. But I'm hearing, let go of any negative gearing, any negative thoughts. Try and stay positive. Listen to your intuition. Don't fall into the devil energy. And that can be to do with affairs of the heart, I'm hearing. Okay? Falling into old patterns, settling, I'm hearing, and feeling that that's all you deserve. Because I feel like when we unpack this even further and we delve a bit deeper and we clarify even, that it's all gonna be, I'm hearing, crystal clear. Okay? So take what resonates. If you're connecting, then the messages are for you. If you're not connecting, okay, leave them for someone else. So sixth energy, balance is needed. It could be also cleaning up, cleaning things up, your routine, your schedule, your, I'm hearing not too much structure. Okay, don't be too regimental with how you do things or how you do your day to day. A little bit of structure is good, but allow some flexibility for the unknown or for the unexpected, I'm hearing. Devil energy can also be addiction, overeating, overthinking, too much sex, too much spending, whatever needs balance in your life. Look at areas in your life and see where you need to not fall into old patterns. If you've done it a certain way forever and it's not worked for you, then there's time for changing. And that could be to do with love as well, as was said before. I'm getting a sense of if you've been looking down the same pathway or road for love, or you've been seeking it out in the same way and it's not worked for you, then perhaps it's time to rethink that, okay? So just be open to trying something new or trying something a different way. You're definitely being divinely guided at this time. You've got Two of Wands. So have a look, see what direction you need to take. See what needs changing. And that doesn't surprise me. Under the blessing in disguise, you have what in traditional tarot would have been the Tower, but for this deck it's the disruption card. I know you can't see that well, but I'm just going to show you there. So I'm not surprised that's come out right underneath your angel message of blessing in disguise, because that is what I refer to the Tower moment as, or the Tower energy. Okay, things need tidying up, things need shifting. Okay, and that is, it could be something that's already happened, it could be something quite small, but it gives you that prompt to go, well, you know what, I can't do that anymore, or I need to make a change. Okay, the universe doesn't do it to upset, concern, alarm, or worry. Sometimes it can happen in the way we wouldn't choose for it to happen. But I'm not feeling negative, I'm feeling okay, I need to take note. I'm getting a sense of, it's a little bit of a wake up, but in a good way, because it's being divinely done so that it gets your attention and you do make the changes necessary. Yeah. The 5, I'm not surprised the 5 is coming out in and around that disruption. Okay, because sometimes we look at sometimes something's taken from us, or we don't have something happening the same way as it's always been. I'm going to try and reword what I'm being shown there. Sometimes things need to change, and if they're stuck, we can't go back and do things the old way, and that is also the devil energy. Old patterns, old ways of doing things even. So it's side by side with the 5 energy of sudden abrupt change. It's fallen underneath the Tower moment. So trust this is happening for your benefit, for you to see it as time to make some change. Okay, if you've been doing something that's really not working for you anymore, then this is when the universe steps in and shakes it up or changes it for you. Okay, and we'll delve deeper, we'll unpack it a bit more. Okay, I'm hearing some of you needing to let go of old relationships, needing to let go of old connections, old partnerships, because there's something better coming for you. So it could be, the Tower moment, Tower energy could be a falling out with someone, or, and that doesn't necessarily mean a partner, it could mean a friend, or a co-worker, or a colleague, or a boss, or whatever you're connecting with. But it's happening for you because there's something better coming for you. Okay, so it's almost like the universe is clearing out. Okay, clearing up, tidying up, and perhaps that's what you're needing to do as well within your physical environmental space. This is good. This feels like it's a purge. So some of you with the devil energy, it could be a prompt that, okay, what you've been eating hasn't been doing what it needs to do for you. It hasn't been making you feel good, and there's a need for a change there. So, this can happen on all different levels. Moving on in quite, when you surrender your fears, worries to the universe, you're going to be showered with blessings, you're going to be given what you need. You are unconditionally loved, you are unconditionally supported. But the people around you aren't going to agree with the decisions that you make moving forward. That's okay, that's on them. And this could also be with what come up with regards to, for some of you, the Tower moment could be, not seeing eye to eye with someone, and realizing that growth and learning with that person is not what it was. Okay, that's a universal sign. That's, people come into our journey for a reason or a season, and some of them are meant to continue with us on this journey and some aren't. It's often a question I get all the time. Well, why? Because we were friends for so long, now we've fallen out. And it's basically comes down to the growth and learning with that person, and the energy is no longer. Okay, so it's time to move on in some ways. You have 5s and 6s, so needing for balance, but you also have a lot of 2s in this reading. So 2s are about, connections and relationships as well. So perhaps that's what you're reevaluating. You could also be, Gemini, reevaluating the relationship you have with yourself, because that's the most important one. When you have a good relationship with yourself and you work on yourself, then you attract the same vibrational people. And for many of you, I feel you have, and you are doing the work on yourself, and you have been. And that means that, You know, you may see relationships around you shifting and changing because they no longer support the vibration that you're currently at or you're moving into. Taking time out, reevaluating, okay? So by the end of February, you're going to be really reevaluating what's gone on throughout the month even, and taking some time out, taking stock of what you have and what you want moving forward, which is really good, because now I'm moving into the energy, you're releasing, surrendering, and now I'm moving into the energy of be honest with yourself. Look into your heart, you will know the truth of everything that's unfolding around you in the situation that's happened or happening, and it's safe to admit the truth to yourself because you're being honest. Things are wide open now and you're seeing things for what they are, okay? You are being supported and being guided through the necessary changes, but you've got to trust and believe in yourself. You've got the next step of this journey, okay? Because you've got victory and success, you've got 6 of Wands, you're moving forward quite triumphantly into the next month even. Don't fall into what's happened or happening, okay? That's suffering in silence energy. Reach out to people, talk to the new connections I feel that are being shown to you. You're not on your own. You've got the 9 of Swords, which sometimes we can sit back, we can retort, we can become a bit of a hermit energy, and we can just go, well, you know what? Why did that happen to me? Well, it didn't happen to you, it happened for you. Because when you do move through into what we call the blessing after the challenge, after the lesson, you're going to look back and go, wow, you have got some victory and success. You have what you need to get something off the ground, I'm hearing. But you're going to learn along the way, and this journey is one amazing ride if we open up to it, because you've got some coming towards the end of the month. You're being honest with yourself, you're being more clear, you're trusting your intuition, and you've got the 2 of you're needing to have a conversation with someone though. You've got the 2 of Pentacles, movement, choices and decisions. I like it because I feel like you are coming from a stronger point, okay, stronger standing point by the end of the month. I almost feel like I'm seeing somebody, I'm being shown somebody standing tall, shoulders back, chest wide open, strong, full of courage and strength, going, you know what, I did this, I got through this, and I can, maybe you can take on the world. Maybe you can take the world by storm. Whatever you're going to do, but you're going to show your talents, gifts and skills and abilities in a different way. Okay, that's not going to resonate with everyone. I want to pull 3 more cards. I'm going to ask them. I'm going to be interested to see what unfolds in your March. But yeah, recognition and reward, wisdom, sharing your knowledge. You've learned enough. You're going to learn along the way. We never stop learning on this journey of souls, and it's what we've come down to do. But yeah, okay, that doesn't surprise me. That's why I was intrigued, because I got a sense of standing proud, standing tall, showing yourself and others what you're made of, and stepping into the light, sharing your knowledge. I feel like for some of you, you're going to be pushed into possibly needing to stand up in front of everyone. Yeah, using your voice. There we go. They're confirming that with my croakiness. I hope you can hear me well enough. You're going to use your voice. You're going to be seen. You're going to be noticed. It doesn't have to be perfect, and that goes back to the original messages I gave you. It took me ages to set up this space, to get started even, because I kept thinking things had to be perfect. And they're going, no, things don't need to be perfect, just get going. And those messages weren't for me, they were for you guys, okay? But you have 9, you're proving yourself, you're standing up for yourself, you're different, okay? Geminis are going from strength to strength at this time. And I really like it, because we're still in the early months of the year. But you've got a recognition and reward coming, whether that's from the universe, whether that's from someone around you, whether that's going to be someone that pays you a compliment. Take it on board. But you're here, you're wise. I'm hearing you're here and you're meant to be here. So if someone needed to hear that right now, then take note, because it's now your time. Don't give up. It's now time to allow things to unfold in the way they're meant to. Let's clarify this. Yeah, things take time. I'm hearing with the bottom patience card. Things take time. You've got a nice amount of major arcana. So there has been or is some disruption through the mid to the end of February, but not in a bad way. It's for you to see things clearer, to go from a strong standpoint. Thank you, Spirit. Please clarify this mid-month reading for the sign of Gemini. Thank you. Page of Swords energy. So for some of you, yes, you do have some study, okay? You do have some upskilling. Or you could already have done it and you're coming out of it, and now you're a little bit afraid to put what you've learned into practice. Now, if you're not in a job, or you're retired, or you're not currently working, I feel like you don't have the skills that you need to do something, and you do. We learn. We're on the biggest learning journey ever, all time. This earth school. Okay, you're learning all the time. For some of you, it may not be formal study. It may be that you're putting into practice your knowledge, your experience, your abilities. It's not all going to be moving forward for many of you. It's not all going to be about formal education or having this and that in this. It's you have the knowledge. Each and every one of us will bring something different to the table, I'm hearing. That's what I just got told. Okay. For some of you, you are trusting that you are enough with regards to affairs of the heart, coming from a place of love. Perhaps, life hasn't gone the way you planned it or you would have liked it to have gone. And they're saying, don't give up. You've got the Three of Swords energy underneath the Page of Swords. So it's saying, trust and believe in yourself, that you have everything that you need to move through whatever is unfolding, whatever is being shown to you. For some of you, it is to do with ideas. It can also be to do with fertility, the Queen of Cups. Trusting that, you are going to be good enough. If it's, you're embarking on starting a family, it's a good time. It's a good time, but it's also a time for you to believe in yourself. Sometimes society will put a lot of pressure on new mums, or a lot of pressure on, even if you're not a mum, you're a father, and you don't feel that you have enough. I'm hearing you have enough, and you will bring what you need to the table. Someone needed to hear that. That's, if you're not looking to start a family, it could be to do with a business idea. When we birth different things on this journey, we don't just birth children, we birth ideas, we birth our brainchild, could be our business or our project or our community program that we're putting together. So for whatever, it's time, because it's sitting there waiting to be birthed, to be part of this journey with you. You're stepping into a new phase, a new growth cycle. I really like this, Gemini. And for some of you, you're solidifying things. If it's a relationship that you're currently in, you're solidifying that. You're creating a more solid foundation. Things have come to light. They're either healed or you need to heal things, but you do the healing and then you either move forward with it, and that's growth and learning, or you bid it farewell because it's no longer part of your journey. But for some of you, you're taking things to the next level, I'm hearing. You're going to the next level as a soul, and I'm hearing that you're taking things to the next level. So it's time. That's a big indication for me as a reader in this reading, that it's time to, possibly take that leap of faith, or to try something new, okay? If it doesn't work out, then no, it's not for you. But I feel that there's a lot of positive energy and opportunity there for you, okay? The guy with the Four of Cups, you can't see that very well, but the Four of Cups has a guy sitting up against a tree. He's got his head bowed down. He's got 3 cups down on the ground there, and there's one up there that's being offered to him. What they're saying is what you're sacrificing, what you're letting go of is no longer. But what he's not realizing, he's being given And this comes from the divine. It's like it's coming out of the sky, and he's being offered a cup that is way better than what he is walking away from, letting go of. You've got the tower, clarifying the tower. Okay, so you've got the tower energy too. I'm hearing for two of you. For some of you, you may have more than one, so two. You may have had one thing happen after another, but it was to really recreate the balance for you, okay? So it could be that you're going, well, it wasn't just one tower moment, there was another one as well. I feel like you're either in the midst of this or it's already happened. Perhaps some of you are dwelling on it, but it was a blessing in disguise. It couldn't go on the way it was, I'm hearing, and it had to change. When we resist change, that's when the universe was stepping with the tower moment, okay? And I don't know whether you heard that before. Okay, she's still doing it. The dog up there is dreaming, bless her. So some of you need to be aware of your dreams. Spirit messages will come through in our waking moments, and if they don't, they'll come through in your dreams. Dreams are also spirit messages, passed over loved ones, your soul speaking to you. We sometimes go off and do some healing, but that's come up for a reason. I'm hearing in this reading. So for some of you, be aware of your dreams as well. They're spirit messages. You can leave a notebook by the bed if you need to delve a bit deeper with that. Some of you, some of you are being prompted to do some healing, and that comes down to triggers. Triggers aren't a negative. If someone is triggering you or an event has triggered you, it's giving you the opportunity as a soul to heal. Okay, heal, learn, and grow are the words. All right, and when you do, you move on, and you're moving on. Like I said, by the end of the month, you are at a very, very strong point. For some of you, you have a partnership coming in. You've got the Two of Cups energy, which for me is you're getting an offer. So you have some work to do, or you've been doing some work, some deep healing, and taken some time to reflect. And then you've got an opportunity coming in. The universe keeps score. So they see when we take things on board, when we learn the lessons, and that's where, you know, the energy I said before was that you're going to be rewarded, okay? You're going to be given the recognition and reward, either from the universe with synchronistic events, or, you know, suddenly things are falling into place. But you're going to be given an opportunity, and that's coming to you. If you're a Gemini and you're looking for love, it could be a love offer, okay? It could be a partnership. I'm also hearing a collaboration with someone, or someone that's meeting you halfway with something. So things may have not turned out the way you wanted, but they're going to turn out for the better for all involved. Okay, that could be a singled out message for someone out there in particular. Because by the end of the month, you're going to be looking at how far you've come. There's still a conversation that needs to be had, either with someone or maybe with yourself even. Maybe you're not being totally honest with yourself. For some Geminis, you're heavily affected by the moon, because that's several times I've needed to touch my moon, and it's a crescent moon. So perhaps that for some of you, there's a message in be aware of what's happening in and around the time of a crescent moon. You can download apps with regards to moon, or you can just search up moon phases and see what phase the moon is. But there's something quite significant. Could be when the conversation needs to be had, and if it is that, the Spirit will confirm that, and my croakiness of my voice will go away. Okay, let's keep going. You got the world energy. So, you know, success, accomplishment, whatever you're going through, Gemini, whatever, you know, feels like a little bit, I'm just treading water, I'm just getting by, is shifting, is changing. The Wheel of Fortune, it is a wheel, and it is a fortune and opportunity and possibilities and potentials. Look for those, because they're coming to you. They're going to be shown to you. Now, the Wheel of Fortune will come round to you, but it can pass us by. So it is saying, for some of you, moving on to calmer waters, okay? For you, it's a total change, it's a total shift. So I'm seeing someone pack a bag. Could be that you're going away for a bit, and that's where you're going to get things straight. For some of you, you may be moving or shifting, or even change of employment, or even change of accommodation. The Wheel of Fortune's moving to give you an opportunity. So look how things suddenly fall into place. When you're on the right pathway and things open up for you and they just happen to just seem to happen at the right time, it's because it's being divinely guided and it is the right direction that you're heading. I'm going to pull 3 more, as I did with the other cards. Page of Wands, Queen of Swords, and the Magician. So manifest. Be aware. I'm hearing intuition is really on point at the moment for you guys. And be aware of your thoughts and your words, because they manifest into reality. Okay, so try and stay positive through whatever is unfolding or has unfolded. It's time to heal, time to let go, time to release, surrender. Look at things that happen for you as a blessing in disguise, because that's what I'm seeing here. Be honest and open with yourself. What do you want at this time? Because you are here to shine. If you get an opportunity, for some of you, that opportunity could be standing up and putting something out there, or running a class, or doing something that you've been putting off. It could be presenting, it could be in a business setting, or standing up and putting an idea across. I'm hearing advertising, that might be relevant for someone, and putting an idea across, and it's the first thing that first time you've been asked to do it. There's no coincidence there. Perhaps others see in you what you need to see in yourself. Okay, I've been asked to split the cards in half. Yeah, struggles and hard times are going, because you're going to be celebrating. I was asked to split the cards half, reasonably half, and then look on the bottom to clarify it. So you've got the 10 of Swords. You've not had it easy, okay? And perhaps you struggled, and that could be mental, emotional, even in the physical, okay? Those times are, I'm hearing you're bidding farewell to the struggles. Couldn't get that out. And then you've got the 3 of Cups, celebration. Okay, there could also be 3 of you coming together. So it could start off as 2, there's an opportunity or an offer, and then there could be 3 of you, okay? It could be in a household. It could be that you suddenly move on to better times. Perhaps you've been struggling financially and you move somewhere where there's 3 of you sharing. Or it could be to do with business. It's whatever you're connecting with. Remember, as you're reading this, trust what your intuition is guiding you. Okay, it will tell you if it's for you. All right, we're going to pull some Moonology cards for you to finish off this reading. Wow. Okay, thank you, spirits, angels, and guides, for your guided messages for the beautiful sign of Gemini. What does the Gemini need to hear? What messages or clarifiers or final thoughts and feelings does the beautiful sign of Gemini need to hear? Meditate and contemplate. That doesn't surprise me one bit. So going within, guys, you have all the answers you need within. So perhaps you've not been trusting your inner intuition or your inner counsel. It's time to do that. You've got the new moon in Pisces. Some of you may be a cross watcher. It doesn't matter who you are. You're welcome. If you've been drawn to watch this reading, then there's a reason. Everything happens for a reason. Your hard work is paying off. So whatever you've been studying, whatever you've been, could just be the school of life. And it's time now to put that into action. Your hard work is going to pay off, because that opportunity and opening is going to come. All right? A fiery climax approaches. I'm hearing for some of you that could be to do with love. If there's been feelings brewing for someone and they're coming to the surface, perhaps it's time to have that conversation, get things off your chest. It could be to do with a fiery climax at work, that you've had all these ideas bubbling and brewing and you want to put them out there, and you get that opportunity. And the Tower moment may not necessarily happen directly to some of you. It could happen around you, or it could happen to someone that you're connected with via work or home. It could be a family member that affects you. Okay, so always when these Tower moments come up, everybody we connect with, everybody that we have in our journey at this time, we get affected by what's going on with people around us, especially if you're super sensitive and you're an empath. But if something has affected you, it may not be direct, the Tower moment, or the things that have gone on, but there will be something that has triggered you or resonated within you, it could be that opportunity that becomes that golden moment for you to shine, and that could have been what comes out of a fiery climax. So if it hasn't happened already, it could happen. And as I said, we're not to fear the tower moments. Tower moments happen. Things get stuck for too long, or the universe sees that something needs to shift and change in order to shake things up, to get things in a better way of being, more balance, remember the sixth energy, or even to get people to where they need to be, then they happen, okay? And we have a choice as a soul, whether we choose to respond to them in a positive way and go, okay, what can I learn from it? Or react, which is negative, okay? And I know we all react from time to time, but it's what we do following that reaction. We go, okay, well, I probably shouldn't have reacted like that. Perhaps there was a better way that I could do it. And then we learn and grow as a soul. Society's geared us up to come from a fear perspective, to fear change, to fear moving forward, to fear the unknown. We're not. We come from a place of love, guys. And you are beautiful souls that deserve, to enjoy this journey, enjoy this adventure. That's what I have for you for your mid-month of February. I hope you enjoyed that. If you did, feel free to like, share, subscribe. Check out your March when it's uploaded. And I'm sending